Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1938 Corona standard vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. This is the curvy version. The other version is the flat top. It's got the really nice glossy black paint too, but this is the curvy version of the standard. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And the margins are located behind the carriage, and you just push them and move them like this. And I'm just going to kind of put them on the edges there. And this is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got two adjustable rollers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1 or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you just flip that switch forward, it skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. I was actually able to type all the keys on the keyboard in one line because this has Elite typeface, which prints 12 characters per inch, versus Pica, which prints 10. So most typewriter models will have either option Pica or Elite. So this one with the Elite, you can just print more words on a page because it's smaller. So on this next line, I'm going to print a sentence in red. To switch from black to red, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip that all the way down, it prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle on that white dot, it prints no ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful typing machine, beautiful cosmetically, and it's got that really classic feel and sound. The print looks really nice. Just an all-around beautiful typewriter. Very rare to find one in this good of condition. You can see your reflection in it. Pretty cool. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Shift on each side and the shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Tab button right next to that. This has manual tabs, which means you gotta manually go back here and take these little tabs and pull them off the rack and put them anywhere you want. Right now they're on intervals of 10 to 50, I believe, maybe 60. So it just stops at each one of those tabs when you hit the tab button. Backspace on the right side of the keyboard looks good. Margin release below that. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism. Let's move that margin a little bit so we have some clearance. There's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. If you hit that margin release, it will allow you to go all the way to the end. We're going to move that color back up to black too. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. If you want to switch the direction, there's a switch right above the tab. You just flip it down and it'll switch either side. So now it's pulling to the left counterclockwise. Flip it down again, it pulls right clockwise, and that's the direction we want it to go. Touch control right on the inside here, on the left side. The higher you go, the more tension there is when you hit the keys. The lower you go, the less tension. When you have it on high tension, you do have to hit those keys a little harder for them to print, but they respond faster. On the right side of the carriage here, on the front side is the carriage lock. Locks in the middle, so it protects the escapement when you have it in the case. The escapement is the mechanism that allows the typewriter to move one space at a time. If that breaks, then you have a major operation and possible parted out typewriter totaled. Because it's very hard to fix. I fixed a few of those. I actually fixed one this morning on a Royal, and it's not easy on a lot of these. Carriage release on each side. Very smooth. I really love this typewriter. This is a beautiful typewriter. It's fancy and it's classic. It's beautiful. Very smooth, and if you pull the knob out, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get those clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space, and that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.